Good day. My name is Olatujayan Emmanuel Abayomi, and I'm an educationist as well as a content developer. Within some minutes right now, I'll be speaking on the topic leadership begins with true self-awareness, understanding how to lead yourself before you lead others. I strongly believe that this is very true. It's true in the sense that there is no way you can effectively lead people without at least first learning how to understand yourself. You need to understand your weaknesses, you need to understand your strength, you need to understand your personality, the things that you can do properly. You need to understand the way you respond to situations so that it's going to help you when it comes to leading others. And why do I believe that this is very important? I believe this because I've been through some levels of leadership, and I've really come to understand that there is no way you can successfully lead people without learning how to lead yourself first. And I'm going to share a quick example to support that assertion. I can remember in 2013 when I was serving, I was the leader of a particular group in NYC, which is the Corpus Education Advocacy Group. And what we do primarily with that group is to advocate for sex education. I can remember there was this day that we were supposed to give a talk at a particular school, and the administrator of the school said we should come by 9 o'clock. But because of my personal weakness of not getting to, places as fast as possible, I was not able to get to the place till 15 minutes past 9. And I can remember that when we got to the place together with my team members, actually, the administrator of the school looked at us and was like, you guys are not serious. How can I say you guys will come by 9 o'clock and you're coming at 15 minutes past 9? So there is no way I'm going to allow you guys to address the students anymore. And I can remember that when I got to the house, I felt so bad because as a team, we've lost the opportunity to actually address the students and to advocate for something that we believe in. And I can remember that one of the decisions that I personally took after that incident is to always make sure that I honor time. I just told myself it's time to, forget about everything called African time and to stick with honoring time. And that was exactly what I did. And I can remember that when we were supposed to have, there is this meeting that we ought to have. And I got to the place. We said this meeting is going to start by 8 p.m. I got to the place 15 minutes to 8. And when my team members came and they saw me, they were like, okay, you're already here. And I was like, yes. So during the next meeting, I did the same thing again. I got the 15 minutes to 8. And the third meeting, I did the same thing. And I just noticed that naturally my team members that used to come very late before, they started coming early. Just because they were beginning to see some little bit of changes in me and the way I respond to timing. And I just noticed that immediately they saw the changes in me, they started changing at the same time. And that's, clicked something in me that you need to just learn how to lead yourself personally, as a person and as a leader before every other person, that is in your team will naturally follow you, just because they consider there are changes in the way you do things. And one thing I noticed is that because we started honoring time, because we started doing things the way we ought to do it, and we started honoring time, I noticed that it was very, very easy now for us to get into schools. When they gave us timing for us to come, it was very easy for us to get to the school as fast as possible. For example, I can remember that there was this school that we were supposed to go. It was also 9 o'clock. We got to the place 20 minutes before 9, and the administrator saw us and was like, okay, you guys are serious. And I just noticed that we were able to achieve lots of things just because we changed that value system, just because I personally, as a person, I changed my value system as the leader of the group, and all my team members just followed suit. So we were able to achieve so many things just because of the changes that happened in me. And that's why I believe that leadership actually begins with true self-awareness. As a leader, you need to learn how to lead yourself properly. You need to know the things you have to change about your personality, about the way you respond to things, because it's going to go a long way to affect the way every other person responds to you, most especially those people that are in your team. And just as John Maxwell said that, leadership determines the rise and falls of any institution. I strongly believe the same thing, that when a leader learns how to lead himself effectively, it has a way of affecting everything that his team member does, and has a way of affecting the effectiveness of the team itself. Thank you very much.